Three little dinosaurs. You might know a story about a wolf and three pigs who built a home from bricks, straw and twigs. But this story is older than time itself, and there are probably 4 copies sitting on your bookshelf. Now, instead of an oink, you may hear a roar as this story starts with a big dinosaur. Mommy Dinosaur was sick of her kids, yet just like the mom in the Three Little Pigs. She turfed them all out onto the streets and told them to go and stand on their own 2 feet. "You're eating me out of house and home. I think I'd rather live alone." So 3 little dinos walked out one day. The oldest walked straight into a pile of hay. "This will do," thought the dinosaur, "because hay is a little like soft as straw." So the oldest dinosaur built a house from hay, and with that, he was done for the day. The other 2 carried on walking. They saw some twigs and they started talking. "Oh, these will build a home that's sturdy and strong, and building it here shouldn't take long." The one picked up the pile of twigs, the other moved on. They'd read about the pigs. He travelled far and he travelled wide until he found some bricks and cried, "I'll build my home from these here bricks. They're stronger by far than hay and sticks." He used the skills he'd learnt from Lego to build a house as tough as a stego. But in the distance, a T-Rex roared. Sitting alone, she was awfully bored. She decided to go out and find something to do, maybe even find a friend or 2. She stomped about, possibly this way, until she saw a house of hay. Here T-Rex had an issue, and this part is sad, so get a tissue. Because T-Rex had arms so small, well, she couldn't knock on the door at all. Instead, she roared with all of her might, and it gave that dinosaur inside a fright. But with the loud roar came a terrible breeze. It blew down the hay house with ease. As the T-Rex looked, well, she could not comprehend. The other dinosaur ran away to find a friend. "A huge T-Rex tried to gobble me whole," he said to his sister, his kindred soul. "Well, this house of sticks will save us 2. It's got a bedroom, a kitchen, and a loo. You're welcome to stay here," his sister said, figuring that she didn't want to see him dead. The Rex stood and gave a powerful sniff. Now, you might have thought they couldn't smell, but that's a myth. By using her powerful sense of smell, she tracked down the dinos to the stick house as well. Once again, she couldn't knock, and the siblings inside were in for a shock as T-Rex roared, "Come out and play!" The sticks blew down. The dinosaurs ran away. To the house of bricks the siblings ran as T-Rex was back to where she began. She tracked them all to house number 3, because T-Rex has fantastic eyesight, you see. T-Rex gulped in a breath of air. The siblings 3 had a cake to share. "Are you sure we're safe?" 2 of them cried. The third one said, "Of course, we're not outside." T-Rex yelled, "Come out and play!" The dinosaurs called back, "Not today." "But I'm lonely, please don't ignore," said the T-Rex in another loud roar. The dinos inside got into a huddle. What should they do? They were all of a muddle. "If you want to play, then why do you roar?" T-Rex replied, "My arms don't reach the door." The dinosaurs thought they'd take the chance. To be honest, they were flying by the seat of their pants. They each took a step outside of their home, and they were astonished to find out that her name was Joan. Joan offered them a game of tag. She was pretty good, but she didn't like to brag. Now, the dinos thought they liked the game, but from that moment, they weren't the same. Joan changed the game to hide and seek, and of course, she cheated and took a peek. She watched where each dino had gone, and then gobbled them up, one by one. So, the moral of this story is, dinosaurs are better than pigs.